Welcome back. Well, no surprise today. NOAA issuing their hurricane seasonal forecast for the Atlantic Basin, and it's the busiest forecast they've been making since the late 90s. So let's get over to the key wall and show you what we have going on here. Specifically, you see the normals, the 30-year normals for number of tropical storms, named storms, hurricanes, and major hurricanes, 14, 7, and 3. And CSU came out with some big numbers. So have the Weather Channel and many other groups. And today, NOAA coming out with their forecast. And the 17 to 25 named tropical storms. That means we'll go through the one list and go into the auxiliary list if we have to do that for names. And for the number of hurricanes, 8 to 13, it certainly could be a busy season. Instead of 3 major hurricanes, we're talking 4 to 7. And we're citing the forecast factors, the record sea surface temperatures that have been developing, the La Nina pattern that will develop in time for the prime of hurricane season, which will lessen the upper level shear, light trade winds down at the lower levels coming across the Atlantic Basin. That promotes tropical storm growth. And then above normal West African monsoon that'll spawn tropical waves coming off the Atlantic coast. And a lot of analogs we've heard, 1995, 2005, and 2020. All of them were hyperactive hurricane season. So we look at the water temperatures, specifically the heat content, not just the surface of the temperatures, but the deepness of those temperatures. And we look out in the Atlantic, look where we are in 2024, way above last year, and this is the average over the last 10 years. So water's way above normal in the Atlantic. We go over to the Caribbean, we see much the same uncharted waters, so to speak, and then even the Gulf of Mexico, which is fairly predictable and has been gradually warming over the last 2 decades. Well, we're way ahead of schedule there as well. So we'll talk a little bit more about this again tonight at 10, but every metric we look at is positive for a lot of activity, but it only takes one in your neighborhood to make it a bad season. They could all stay out in the Atlantic, but just one making landfall is going to be problematic, and there'll be more landfalls in the U.S. this year, more than likely. As we look at the big picture up to the north and to the west, the threat of severe storms once again, some showers and storms across eastern Texas as well. These storms out here in West Texas capable of producing large hail, damaging winds, perhaps an isolated tornado. Meanwhile, locally here, it's been another nice and quiet one, but hazy out there as well. We did have a few spotty showers up in Avoyelles Parish, but you can see they have since diminished, and across the area things are quieted down. I'll check the Doppler in just a little bit. So as we look at the overnight hours, some clouds coming in once again, but we go mostly sunny in the afternoon. Temperatures touching near 90 for a high. All the shower and thunderstorm activity stays north of us. Warm and humid to start again Saturday. Temperatures topping out a few degrees warmer. So overnight tonight, we'll go about 77 for the low if we get that low. Then for tomorrow, temperatures warm to near 90. Look at that heat index up near 100. And then tomorrow night, much the same, near 80 for your low. And then going into Saturday afternoon, lower 90s with that heat index edging up to 101 to 103. So overnight tonight, 77 the low. A hazy full flower moon out there. It was full officially this morning, right around 7 or 8 o'clock this morning. And then for tomorrow, we'll be back to a mostly sunny day, a sun and cloud mix. Nice breeze, though, in the afternoon, south-southwest at about 10 to 15. 90 the projected high. Heat index about 100 to 103 over the next couple of days, pushing 105 on Monday. Front comes, and that should wipe out some of the smoke from those Mexican wildfires and agricultural fires. And we have a change in the pattern with scattered daytime showers and thunder showers in the mix just about each and every day after next Monday. That's it for weather for now. We'll have more a little bit later on.